this is really crappy lighting, but it's what I got to work with because I'm in my kitchen right now. And you will probably hear my kids making noise. For all of you that are going to watch the replay of this, make sure, sorry it's so bright, make sure that you subscribe so that you actually get a notification every time I go live, so you don't have to worry about like checking my page to see if I am, because I'm definitely going to be sharing a ton of recipes, workouts. There's actually a workout coming later, so be on the lookout for that too. Alright, so I wanted to come on here to talk about how to make crispy sweet potato fries that are baked in the oven, just because a lot of people always have trouble. They always tell me that their sweet potato fries don't actually come out crispy, and there's a little trick that I use that is actually really, really simple, and it's very easy to do. Obviously, I just said it was simple. You can hear my kids in the background. So first off, when you're making sweet potato fries, and you can actually just do this with regular potatoes, but I eat sweet potatoes. So you want to take a sweet potato. I did this already, so you don't have to actually worry about doing this, but I took a sweet potato and I slice off the ends like that. Obviously, I washed it first. Obviously, I hope that you guys wash your sweet potatoes too. And so I washed it, I sliced off the ends, and then I cut it into about 1/4 inch pieces like that. Okay, I know that kind of looks big up close. So they are not, I mean, if they're not all super uniform, that's okay. It's a sweet potato, so every sweet potato is shaped differently. I don't bother cutting off the edges. I don't bother cutting off the edges just because I don't mind that. You obviously can peel them if you want to. But so what I do, I should like get down here. Alright, so what I do is first off you want to set the oven to 400 degrees, and then after you have your sweet potatoes cut, you're going to take, you can use cornstarch, but I use arrowroot. There it is right there. So you're going to take that arrowroot, and I cut up 3 sweet potatoes, so pretty much you're going to use like a table per sweet potato-ish, and I just kind of sprinkle it into my palm and then throw it in there. So in a big bowl or a Ziploc bag or whatever you want to do, you just take your sweet potatoes and try to get that in there. You throw in your arrowroot or your cornstarch and you just mix it around until they're pretty evenly coated. Once they're evenly coated, you're going to want to get out that extra arrowroot or cornstarch, whatever you're using. I just shook it into whatever, a strainer, that's what it's called. So I shook it, hold on baby. I shook it into, or I shook all of the extra stuff out and I poured it back into this bowl. So now that I have it in this bowl, it's all evenly coated, as you can see. That's what it looks like. So I'm going to take some olive oil, and it's going to also be about a tablespoon per sweet potato. I am terrible with like measuring things out, so I just kind of pour. Okay, pouring. Good. And now I'm going to take, like I said, I don't really measure things out, so I'm going to take garlic powder, pepper, and sea salt. And I'm going to just kind of put some in there. You can also remember to like just coat the top of it after you get these all on your baking sheet, which I also already have my baking sheets prepared. You can use wax paper or you can use tin foil. That's what I'm using. As you can see, boom, right there. So now that that's all in there, so I don't get my hands all gross, since I'm going to be touching my phone, I'm just going to mix that up. Here's the visual, but I'm not really going to leave it there the whole time because my phone's going to fall if I do. Alright, so you're going to want to mix that all until it's pretty evenly coated once again. pretty good. Now you're going to take these and you can't really see it, but I'm pouring them onto sheets like that. So I'm not going to bake them like that, obviously, but I am going to spread those out pretty evenly in an even line on the sheets. And you don't want to pack them on there, because if you pack them, they're not going to cook very well. They're not going to crisp up. So don't over pack it. You know, if you need to use a few different sheets, then you can use a few different sheets. So what you're going to do, what I'm going to do, what you can do later is, hold on, baby. So put these on your sheets, make sure they're spread out pretty evenly. Only one, you know, like don't load them up over the top of each other, if you understand what I'm saying. It's mom brain, I swear. And then you're gonna bake, like I said, at 400 degrees for 15 minutes. You're gonna flip them, and you're gonna bake for another 15 minutes. Obviously, make sure to check your oven, make sure that they're not burning. And once you have those, I mean, the ends might burn up a little bit, like they might be like a little extra crispy, but that's totally fine. You know, you want to make sure that it's just cooked thoroughly. You want to make sure that they're crispy. You want to make sure that they're delicious. And once those are all done, you can enjoy. I'm going to be eating these with some tilapia that I already had meal prepped a couple days ago. And I'm going to serve these with some chicken. Oh, crap. Okay. Hopefully that's still there. Yeah, so I said I'm going to eat these with tilapia. I'm going to serve these with chicken tenders for my kids that I already had prepped. Also, I prepped those yesterday. If you guys want the recipes for either of those, definitely feel free to ask. I will be happy to provide those. And if you have any questions, definitely feel free to comment below, ask me. And like I said, make sure that you subscribe so that you get a notification every single time I go live. And just as a matter of fact, just go ahead and like the page, share this recipe, and let me know how it works for you. All right? Everybody have a fantastic night.